Hiya, new job today. I'm taking these gates down. These have been thrown away, and they're going to have two farm style gates here, but with the curved bit there, raised heel I think they call them. We've got the gates and everything, so the job is to get these off. You see that one's come away from the wall there, which I might have to do a little bit of repair in there, and I have to see what I can do there. We've got this side's holding a lot better. These old gates are really heavy, and so it's actually held in okay there. So I'm going to try to see if the hinges undo, try and get them off, and they're just going to be disposed of. We can't do that much today because I've come here without telling the customer, because we weren't sure whether we were going to get here or not, and I haven't got power. So my plan is with the new post to put them in the ground to the oversight of the pillars. So we've got to probably break something out to get to that point, because I'm sure there's some hardcore in that under here, under the drive. So yeah, first job is to try and get these old gates off, at least clear the area, and then we can start on the new stuff. So yeah, I'll see if I can get them undone. We're back. We can see that one's down. It did pump the brick out of there. The bottom I managed to be able to get behind it and use one of my new tools, the cordless angle grinder, which is really handy. There I'm going to have to, obviously I won't be reconnecting to that, so I'm going to have to put some cement in there and tidy that up, and yeah, just tidy it up, because the post will go down where the old line is anyway. So come Mr. Spider. So you know, that's not going to look too bad. It's hard because I had them, quite sure where they are now, but I had them sort of studs fitted right in. I was going to go a different direction and use the nylon plugs, but I'm a little bit worried about the wall cracking, but I'm just going to have to tread careful on that. So yeah, we'll get that brushed out and get that tidied up. Still got this side one to do. Like I said, the top one's already been pulled out anyway. The gate fell apart this side totally, so yeah, we'll just do that, and our job will be today basically just tidying them bits up. So we'll let that set, and yeah, hopefully that'll be alright then, and then we can get a couple of good fixings. What I plan to do, like I said, is dig down a bit to sort of cement a little bit of the base in the ground, just to help out. But the gates aren't the gates aren't as heavy as the ones that are going on it as the ones that come off it, so we it should be okay. I'll make sure they hold well. But yeah, I've had to go 4-inch posts again because the gap between is going to be right for two 6-foot gates, so that's why I've had to do that. But anyway, I'm going to get this a little bit sorted now, and yeah, we'll go from there. That one will pull out. If I could angle on the bottom one, actually it would be really good, but I was trying to retain the hinges because they might be handy for another project, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that. We'll see. The top one looks like I'm sort of made for it, so yeah, we'll see what we can do. We're done here for today. We got the old gates off, and we have patched up the holes in the wall. Hasn't come out too bad. We did it. I'm no bricklayer at all, but we managed to sort that out. I actually used some postcrete in that to stick the brick back in. Actually worked right, apart from the big bits of bigger bits of aggregate in it, but we just sort of pulled them out, and that's tidied that up. That part's behind the post anyway, so that concrete colour bit will be behind the post, so it's just a bit of brick to be seen. And the same with this. This one's a bit more of a mess, so with a bit of concrete shown there, but it sort of blends in reasonable. We've left a trowel on the floor, I just noticed. It tripped over it. But yeah, so we're basically ready next time to come and just break out the bit round there to see if we can concrete the post in a little way, both sides. Then I'll drill the walls, which I'm going to have to be pretty careful about. I think the bricks are soft, so I think I'm going to probably be able to just go in without the hammer action. I want to go fairly deep in there, so yeah, I just want to be careful I don't want to crack them. So, and then once that's up, that would be good. It might be surprising. I think I'll at least be able to get in the ground a foot. If I get anything over that, then a lot of the weight's gonna be the base is going to be taking a lot of the weight, so I'll only have to sort of do a couple to the wall or whatever. I like to do 3 really, but we'll see. But we sort of sorted out now, so we've sort of got blank canvas really. Now we've got to that stage, so it's just going from there now. But that one broke away a little bit at the bottom there, but I don't think that looks bad enough, and that's sort of mostly behind it, and it's at the bottom, and the gravel's going to be nearly up to it, so that's okay. And that side, I got away, and it didn't really do much damage at all there. So yeah, quite pleased with the progress made. We haven't been here that long. We're going to get rid of the old gates now, and then yeah, when we next come, we better get the posts up and gradually get this project rolling, and then once the posts are up, it won't be long before it's done. So yeah, I'll leave it here at the moment and be along with an update on this one soon. So this is what I need to put the first post up, and obviously I'll need the same for the second post. I've got them big wall plugs, so them ones, rather than the 14s, rather than the 12s, because when that goes in, there's more space for it to go. If I use the smaller ones, which I have got one in here, that's when I've had it sort of crack the brick. So them being fatter, it won't put so much pressure on them, but should still do the job perfectly fine. So yeah, I've got them. I had to buy that, a wood auger to drill through the post, and I had to buy a 14mm SDS bit to put these in. So yeah, I'll get on with that in a minute. And progress is being made. We've got that one, I'm more or less in. Laura's just gone off to get some water to sort of post creep the bottom. I've gone 3 like that, and yeah, they've gone in well. I can't see any sign of cracking. I am gonna probably take them out, each one, and put some anchor stuff in there, some resin stuff. Someone advised me to do that, Chris, you know you are. Yeah, so that one is sort of close to being done, and much better than bigger raw plugs. I wish I never thought about it before, and I've had the old wall slightly cracked, but yeah, these ones are spot on for these. Yeah, but I didn't even have to use the SDS drill. I did it all with the cordless here. Well, actually, what's on at the moment is the impact gun, which I've been using to put the bolt screw things in. The big battery makes a world of difference. The 5 amp hour battery, I had to buy that for various tools anyway, for my bigger impact and my something else, my angle grinder. But then again, I've got a 4 amp hour one as well on there, and that one actually is alright as well, but that's usually on the radio. So yeah, so I've got 2 of them, one of the 5, so we're pretty well equipped. So yeah, we'll get that cement in, and yeah, get the resin stuff in there. Might as well get that one totally done then, and then onto this side. That's all we're going to do here today. I'm not going to rush it. I'm fairly busy at the moment, but not stupidly busy, so I'm not going to rush this and start making mistakes. You know, to take my time. So now let this set probably till Friday or perhaps Monday. We'll see how it goes, and then come and get the gates up. The gates might be a little bit of an issue because I've got some wall plate things to go on there, so I might have to grind the sides off them or something to make them fit right, but we'll see how that goes. But I'll show you a little bit more in depth when we do that side with the drilling and that. So just wanted to get one up so we sort of knew where we were really. yeah, what I've just done is I've used a flat drill bit to take it down so I can countersink the bolts. Gone in 1 inch. I've just used a wood auger drill bit, as you've seen. Now I'm going to mark the holes with a small thin SDS bit, just to mark the holes behind this one, and then that will mark it. Then I'll take the post away, drill in, do the raw plugs and everything, then it should all fit together nice. Take it away now. And what we've got to do here, it's harder. This, for some reason, this pillar is harder than the last. I've had to get the bigger drill out, and I've gone in with the thin one. Then I think a 10mm or 12mm, one or the other. No,
this is
10mm. Now I'm up to a 12, and then I'll finish off with a 14, just to open up slowly rather than go gung ho with it straight away. Yeah, now you've seen that, I'll just go through the 14 and I'll be done. I won't show you that, but you must get the general idea. So now they're drilled out to 14mm. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pump some of the stuff in there right now, actually, then put the raw plug in, and then I've already got this set up just to screw it straight in. So now it should be done there, and then we'll just concrete the bottom, and that should all be good. I haven't had no crackages, as you can see. Well, that's the right word, crackages, and no cracks. Like I said, this side's a bit harder than the other, so yeah. I pumped some of the resin in, I banged the raw plug in a bit of a hurry. I want to get in there quick. Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to set it quicker than it actually is, but it doesn't take very long at all. So I'll just screw them into there now. To check a level. Yeah. Hopefully you saw that. Yeah, they're in. I will just double check them with the actual socket bar just to check they're tight, but pretty pleased with that. This side, like I said, the concrete isn't going to be so deep this side, so I wanted a bit more of resin in this side really, just to help them, but they're in there pretty strong, to be honest. They ain't going anywhere. So that one's starting to sort of set a bit already. We'll have a bit of tidy up in a minute. Like I said, we're going to go away and come back another day to finish this. So yeah, I'll show you just. We've got these up now. as you can see. We have sort of covered that one in because that dried quite a lot. This one hasn't, so we haven't covered that up yet. That should go up in a couple of hours, so reasonable. So that's reasonable anyway. So we'll be back next week. I've got a bit of trouble with the hinges. I need to get some more oblong ones rather than the square plate one. I'm going to see if I can get them from the fence yard. I'll ask them and just swap them over. Little tip for you: get a stiff brush and a bucket of clean water when you finish it, and make sure you always clean off the bottom of the posts. You can do the best fence job in the world and everything looks good, but splattered cement on the base of the post, look, I've seen it many a times, and it looks horrible. So we always take like an old stiff brush and just make sure they're cleaned off, so then it looks nice and clean around the bottom. I've seen it many times where it's all splattered up there and people haven't cleaned it off, they've just rushed it, and it just makes a job, it can make even a real good job look really, really poor. So yeah, just something that's take you, less than a minute to do after you've put the post green, because it always sticks up the post, so it's messy. So yeah, just a little tip for you. But yeah, we're getting on here. Probably got a few little hurdles because we've got there's gaps. We've got the gates are 12 foot together, but the gap is a little bit more than that, so I've got to lose the gaps a little bit. So that'll be with the hinges, and there'll be a slight gap in the middle as well. So hopefully we can do that. I've got about 3 or so inches to lose over the span. So, but I'm fixing the hinges on the front, not on the side. So on the front, so I need movement, and with the big plates I can't have movement, but I'll explain when I'm doing it more, which will be next week. So yeah, we'll be along with part 2 of this pretty soon. So thanks for watching.